So I realized that my last vlog was a rant vlog. It was in June, but I have another one, so you'll get two if it uploads right. This one will be learning the hard way, being hard-headed, and quit enabling people. This is a reminder to myself. Remember to look at this video when you feel like going above and beyond, trying to help people, trying to be extra, trying to help out family members. We'll just put it like that. Family members, and they show you how self-centered they are and how ungrateful they are. Watch this video. So that way you have that nice reminder that instead of the hitting of the head, you just get a pat on the butt. Like, watch yourself. So without going into too much detail, I dealt with a family member. Y'all know. And it got to the point where it was a screaming match, and I drove off and tossed their stuff out of my car. Do I love her? Well, now that I already said who it was. Do I love this family member? Yeah, I do. I'll be honest. You already know. But just as a person, we have emotions, we have feelings. So my feelings are in this instance like, and my husband had to put it to me plainly, and I was like, okay, it makes sense. To me, I feel like, why do I keep doing stuff for other people, trying to do good, and then it comes back to bite me? Like, so like I said, I dealt with this family member. It was bad. Like, we literally ended up screaming at each other. And then they made a comment. And I could have just completely gone off after that comment. But you know what? I just didn't give it the energy. And it's not that it wasn't worth giving the energy. I was just too tired to give it energy anymore. But to make it short, basically, the reason why I don't have children, or I'm not blessed with any young little whippersnappers running around, is because of the way I act towards other people, and it's not acceptable and would damage my child. Now, I could have took that and let it hurt. I could have stewed on it. I could have been like, you know what? Forget you. But that I think about it, not necessarily that this person was right. It was said in anger. And I said stuff in anger, but I actually meant what I said. So then this person's like, I don't have to accept your apology. Cool. I totally get that. And I understand that because my husband, I don't know on how many occasions, has probably told me he's sorry. And I was like, I don't want to hear it. And I get it. But within that return, yes, you don't accept it, but I don't have to stand for what you're doing to me. I don't have to put up with what you're doing. So if you don't accept it, fine, but you got to get out. And that's literally what I told this person. Like, you got to get out. I don't care that you didn't accept it. That's fine. You do you, boo. Do whatever makes you feel better. But in this moment, for my mental health, my sanity, my sake, get out. I even cussed them out. I'm not going to say all what I said, but out of my car, because it was making my anxiety go up. And it's not that I cannot take my anxiety medicine or drugs. It's just for the simple fact that things I have going on right now, I'd rather not try to explain to someone why I have this in my system, even though it's valid. I have a prescription for it. It's legally mine. And that shouldn't interfere, but I just err on the side of caution until things are more stable. And I always just like it to be a little bit more stable for myself and just others around me. I just want to be stable. I don't want to cause any grief, or people are like, oh, you're so tired, you can't even function. Well, sorry, awkward digging at my nose. But let me just explain to you what it feels like for me, to anxiety, and why you feel like I can't function, but that's functioning for me. When I get in an episode like that and I take my medication, whatever everybody's saying around me, all the extra noise, and then my brain telling me, you cannot handle this, it shuts it down. It shuts it down. And then in my mind, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care what you have to say, brain. I can do it through all things that strengthen me. And it's not like I say, oh, I'm addicted to take it. I like to take it. No, I mean, I like to take it when I need it. And I was talking with and she's like, take it when you need it. And then I realized that now, today was an okay day. I didn't need it. But I need to realize in those moments when I feel it, instead of trying to downplay it and be mentally tough, which is what I'm doing, it's like, it's okay if you have a bad day. And it is okay and it is acceptable that you take your drugs that are prescribed to you. And I have to realize that myself, as long as it's prescribed to me, take it. I need it. Why would they prescribe it and then I not take it? It's pointless for it to be there. So I'm going to start, if I feel that way, or if I feel it coming on, like, not where it gets bad, I'm like, when I'm like, okay, I think it's going to be one of those days, just take it, and we're going to just have to go from there, and I'll just say, hey. And then I've also learned not to feed into people when they're trying to, like, egg you on, like, come on, let's argue. I'm like, I don't want to argue. Just whatever you think about me is whatever you think about me. I know better. I just feel like that way. I know better. I'm smart. I'm beautiful. I can do it. I got this. Me doing good stuff and then seeing the consequences does not make me a bad person. It doesn't. It's just that I'm trying to do my best, and then I realize that where the boundaries part come in. I need to set my boundaries. So with this person, they're no longer allowed to get any rides from me until either I forget or indefinitely. I change their contacts so I know not to pick up the phone. I don't want to answer their telephone calls right now.